What is up, Internet? Hello and welcome to the Silver Gauntlets. Welcome to more coverage of the Triforce Blitz tournament. It is HollowLogic versus Incoherent Game 1. These two are the number 1 and 34th seed of this tournament. And here to tell you all about it are three wonderful commentators. It's Kyrie, it's melqwii, it's Sadie. Folks, how are you?
We are doing awesome. I am so excited for this race today. Kyrie, melqwii, how are you feeling?
I'm feeling pretty good about it. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm very excited for this match. I specifically asked if it was getting a restream because I'm like, hey, I'm available for game 1 and game 2. Let's make it happen. So really glad that we are here getting to watch
Oh,
them.
oh yeah. But looking at the head-to-heads, there's been one, and HollowLogic won that.
Mhm.
HollowLogic has quite a few more races under his belt.
Yeah,
Pro-
HollowLogic's really put in the work to earn that number 1
oh
spot.
yeah. I've seen
Yeah.
a couple of his races. Very talented runner, but
Yeah,
Incoherent is no one to count out. He has a chance to win this.
Yeah, for sure. Hollow very dialed into the logic behind Triforce Blitz. Inko also a very logical player, so you're gonna see them probably making a lot of the same plays here.
Yeah, for me, Triforce Blitz is always interesting seeing like where the divergence point is. If we have a divergence point, who knows? We could have, 20, 22, 18 or something nasty and just everything's along the same route.
Yeah.
Bring it on.
I don't think we're gonna get something that hectic, but you never know.
Hey, I put my commentator curse out there early.
I'm always game for the really terrible, like, hey, you know what your step counts are? 0, 1, 1, and then it's just atrocious trying to figure out what exactly that means.
I'm gonna guess this is gonna be like a 7, 10, 15 type of seed. That's my prediction.
Interesting. Okay. 7, 10, 15.
That
Someone write that
would be
down.
that would be like just nasty enough that we'll see like at least one. But the question is which.
Right.
Yeah.
Ooh, can we get a 420? I'm game for some 420.
I do like 069. I think that's a good step count. We are starting off with Zelda's Lullaby today, which is a really, really nice song to like not have to hunt for.
Yeah. Especially in Triforce Blitz, it's got a 2-hour time limit to it. So if anyone's new, like there's an end point to this, and it is not necessarily when one of them wins. They have 2 hours. And so rushing songs, finding warp songs is actually really valuable in this setting because the less hiking you have to do, the more time you have to actually be doing checks and finding your path items.
Yeah.
And we
And
are
we're
off.
Yep.
All right.
And both not checking the medallion layout. Sometimes you'll see people find out at least what those burning cac meds are.
2,
Two-step,
11,
11.
and
11.
11. Okay, and Forest to Wisdom.
That would have me wondering if Wisdom and Courage are in the same location.
Yeah, and I think we'll start getting some more information. As we find path hints, we'll get a sense for how much overlap there is, depending on what we see between those two.
Yeah.
These are totally doable numbers for us to see within the 2 hours, though.
Oh yeah, no, for sure. Especially with the level of players we're watching right now. I have no doubt in my mind we're gonna see all three.
Yeah.
Unless they're just really gross.
Well, I wouldn't be too surprised if it takes a little longer to find that 2-piece than you might think, honestly, because
yeah.
that could be Spirit, for example, for all we know.
Yeah, 2, in my opinion, is the worst possible number because it can be literally just about anywhere.
2 is just as bad as 1.
And yeah, so far identical routing.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm actually wondering, with these step counts, how hard do you push that 2-step, especially with very little to go off of?
I think it depends entirely on when you find things, like, where are my explosives that I'll be using, and where is, like, a hook shot or a bow.
Yeah. And there's another force to wisdom, I believe, so we had 2 of them.
Let's hope we don't find a third. We don't want to be in forest forever.
Yep.
Forest, more forest.
That does make me wonder, where's our hook shots hiding?
And prelude, alright. Our very first hint was forest to wisdom. Yeah.
And so far, all we found is health.
I'm just saying, this would be a wonderful seed to go Valley Lake. Go get those hints, go get those easy checks. Just saying.
Yep.
Okay,
Both
Sadie.
So it is interesting that Hollow picked up that money because Hollow does now buy shields. So I'm not sure what he wants that money for, but it's not a shield.
Market checks could easily be to pay off Dampe digging. You know, it's nice to have a little bit of money.
Chat wants us to emphasize the fact that because that was a separate Forest to Wisdom hint, the one at Temple of Time does not have a copy. So it is double path.
Oh, I did not realize the one at Temple of Time doesn't have a copy.
Nice.
Okay, that's some good information right off the bat. So there are 2 things waiting for us in Forest. And again, where are our hook shots? I really want to know where our hook shots are.
Oh. And just to point out, 20 is very much dead.
Yeah, skull hints in the Skull House are great.
Yeah, oh
Makes
yeah.
me so happy. Alright,
It was a great addition to Blitz and League as well, because League has Skull House hints as well. We're about to see our next song.
And that's
Eponas.
That instantly puts a piece potentially in GTG.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah, you don't want to go to GTG really till you at least have either a bow or a hook shot, but I'd be thinking about the second I find one.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, exactly.
And figuring out, you know, where our hook shots are will give a lot more information. Obviously, GTG can be 0 if you've got both of your hook shots available as well. So,
well, GTG could have our 2 just hiding in there.
Yep.
I do feel like with the Forest on Path to Wisdom, makes me feel like there's some hookshot shenanigans that are gonna happen.
I agree. I am here for hookshot shenanigans, though.
Oh yeah.
I am very curious. Okay, Hollow's walking out, so he might be planning to go upriver or up the mountain. Looks like river.
Yeah, river is a pretty common play in Blitz, I find, just because of the hints. Hints are so strong in these settings, so.
Yep, 3 hints and 3 items, potentially. Like, that's hard to pass up.
Wait.
Yeah, we should keep an eye.
Sorry.
I was gonna say we should keep an eye on Incoherent because Hollow decided to skip doing Dampe racing. So if something's here, Inco could take an early lead.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, a vanilla hook shot would be pretty rough.
So,
And
yeah.
I mean, these are the kinds of things that you end up doing. You know, I saw Ela in chat. I know that this is burned hollow. Skipping Ocarina minigame. It is very slow when you've got a time limit, and you know it's a fast-paced race environment too. But that's gonna burn you sometimes.
Yep.
This is some insane movement on Hollow's side. You can really see just how well Hollow's kind of learned how to optimize things for this mode.
Yep.
Yeah, exactly. And Dampe unfortunately didn't pay off for incoherent. There's a big chest and river.
Oh,
ZL to hover boots.
Yeah.
Lovely. And
Furor's
Furor's wind.
I mean, that's
Nice to get that early.
Yeah.
So let's talk about what we just saw, the unlock hint there. So we know Zelda's Lullaby and hover boots are both required because they're hinted there. Just gives you...
And hinted there, just in case you missed it.
Just in case you missed it, Hollow reading an identical hint again, but it was 2 separate ones.
I mean, it could be Epona's logged.
Also, we have our divergence here. Inko going child instead of river.
And there's a scale.
Yeah, I mean, that's nice for movement. Unlikely to be something that's super hard required, but
still nice to get.
Hollow did save.
Market to courage.
Okay.
All right. Well, our first path that isn't towards wisdom.
Honestly, that scale gives Hollow the routing option, and everyone, you can yell at me, but you can go Valley Lake and then from there go into Domain with that scale. I'm just saying that would be some really nice routing.
Yep. Nice segue. Nice segue.
See, here's the thing, Sadie. I too am a Valley Laker, so I'm not even mad about it because I agree with you, but
we're 8 minutes in and the Valley Lake supremacy is coming out.
Yeah, Ela. Weeklies went back to S3 settings, but please. That's good.
Okay. And here's another place that'll be interesting to see is what song is here in Sacred Forest Meadow, because Hollow's doing this out of Logic currently.
Yep.
And especially with us needing to go into forest, figuring out how deep in the seed forest is could also tell us something about what's inside of there.
Ooh, or on the power.
City, path to power. Interesting.
Bottom of the well is foolish. That's a great hit.
That is amazing. But that Goron City to power is interesting, so we're gonna need bomb bag. Or strength or something to start clearing.
Or Saria's.
Ooh. Oh gosh.
Hey, Requiem's great.
Requiem's good as well, and that gets Hollow another song.
Hovers
to Mega.
Okay, so we have Zelda to hovers to hammer, peace and fire.
Interesting. That would be
hook in fire?
Rough. And yeah, chat is saying that IGC is path to courage, so
yeah, hammer and shadow is basically where it could be.
Yep.
Are hovers used for any weird bullshit in Spirit?
No, but it could be for bullshit in one of your other favorite places.
Oh, and there's Slingshot.
Oh no.
Choose?
Bomb bag!
Bomb bag!
Alright.
Get yourself into Goron City.
Yep.
Get yourself into Dodongos to get into Ganon's castle.
And welcome in Kalo and Raiders.
Yo, what's up? Oh, there's
Bolero sitting on Malin.
Another song. We like these. The nice thing... Oh, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, I think Hollow's gonna go and do adult Goron City, then DC.
Yeah, I'm not sure about DC. It makes a lot of sense. You're already going this way anyway, and Ganon's is available, but we'll see. We'll see.
I am going to call that I bet there is a hook shot inside of fire. I bet that's why we need that hammer.
That is spicy. A bold statement.
Yeah, that's a spicy prediction.
That is just what I'm feeling.
Or you could need the hammer to get whatever's path to power in Goron City.
I think that's just a nut, but anyone? Anyone?
No idea.
So it can be for Key Logic in Triforce Blitz because we have Boss Keezy on. So the expectation could be that you beat Volvagia immediately for a key.
Ooh, Hollow got lucky with that bomb. And first Goron City check.
Oh, Hollow, please! This isn't on Dev! That is the most frustrating thing. Dev has this thing where you just push yes, and it doesn't matter which one you do, it just gives you the item. You don't have to pay attention.
So nice.
Yeah, I was curious why just spamming started to work for me.
Yeah.
Alright, let's see what's in the Goron maze. And big boy!
Oh, two big boys! That's irons.
Put those things back where they came from, or so help me.
Also, Path to Wisdom.
And another bomb bag.
Bomb bag.
Okay.
Okay.
This is
cool.
Interesting information.
Huh.
Our bomb bag just went up as a potential path item. There being 3 of them, you know, I don't think about it very often, like immediately after getting it, but finding another one that is bomb locked. Yeah, hammer is very likely bomb locked. I wouldn't be too surprised if like Hyrule Castle Fairy happens to have our hover boots.
Yeah, and Hollow is heading straight into DC.
Yeah,
which
so
I like.
Yeah.
Bridge is just 2 dungeon rewards, including the one that you get when you start, so you just have to beat 1 dungeon.
Zora's the main path to courage. Hey, remember what I said about that routing with the scale?
Okay. I'm kind of interested because Goron City was path to power and we got irons, so...
Yeah, I don't like that.
I don't either.
At all.
I'm trying to think, though.
Irons and hookshot for something?
Or irons to get a hookshot, or...
Maybe. Tektite Grotto.
Rue.
Oh, and we do have a prediction going. Who will get the first Triforce piece? Gamble responsibly with your fake money. Oh, Link looks so shocked.
I don't know how to do it responsibly. I go all in.
We have not seen Market yet, Shannock. Inko is currently in the middle of Lost Woods. Hollow is going through DC. Neither have looped back to Marketplace yet.
Mhm.
Hollow.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, I was just going to say, yeah, Child Archery is the only Marketplace check we've done.
Yep. And now we have Bomb Chew Bowling we can do.
Yep. And Richard.
Right. I always
need-
forget about Richard.
We need to have some time of day setting shenanigans going on, but
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised that... Oh, I just realized Inko doesn't have that Requiem yet. I was surprised no one's gone out to check the Requiem song, but it makes sense with the routing.
I feel like Hollow will do that before going to Child.
Yeah.
Because he has Prelude as well, so.
And he can also check the ferry out there.
Oh, right. You want to do those ZL checks to try and find your hovers.
Yeah, so Inko's doing Child Goron City. We'll want to watch these checks to see if there's anything more appealing than those iron boots.
For sure.
yeah, the iron boots are kind of trash.
We really want something more appealing than those iron boots.
That's definitely not what you wanted to see. Not only is it not something that you, like, don't want to see, you wouldn't expect it.
Yeah.
Oh.
And the Goron Pot has
A heart.
nothing.
Nothing.
Some health. You know.
I don't know.
Wait, never mind. I was gonna say, or I guess it could work, but Peace and Toilet.
Could be.
It would depend on how deep Song of Time is.
Yeah.
Oh!
Oh!
Okay. Rush
Interesting.
Forest.
Rush Forest.
I bet that's our path. That
I
seems
mean-
like a much more enjoyable path.
So, first off, Rush finding your hover boots. Like, go do the fairy fountains that you have access to.
Yeah.
Inko doesn't have Requiem that is on adult Sacred Forest Meadow check.
Which is a little unfortunate.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think this is going to be a super long child segment for Inko, honestly. I think you find that hookshot and you are going forest, like, immediately.
Yeah, well, you could do so much. You could beat Phantom Ganon. You could do everything
yeah,
up
I mean,
to
it's
the bow
it's double
chest.
path.
Oh, that's a big chest.
Oh,
and Inko's
no.
gonna try to get it.
Oh.
Hollow didn't. Oh, Hollow would have had
yeah.
it.
Hollow didn't
Didn't even
peek
peek.
this.
I'm surprised that
I mean,
he didn't.
It's just another bomb bag. Sorely.
Again, it's more out of logic,
Can
which
you
isn't
even-
terrible, but you gotta
Can
keep
you-
that in mind.
Can you even get that as a kid?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah,
Okay.
like that apparently.
Yeah.
I knew you could jump over as an adult. I didn't know you could jump over as a kid.
Yeah, the downside here is Inko does not have Sun Song or a Warp Song out of here, so he'll be saving.
Okay.
No.
Just a bottle.
Oh, or Death Warping. Inko much smarter than me. Yeah, the only way that you can see over there is if that middle chest is a big chest.
Yep.
No, bottle, pretty good find.
Yeah, especially with domain being path, it always makes you kind of wonder about King Zora.
Yeah.
I mean, you do have access to blue fire in Ganon's.
Yeah.
Just go right in there.
Rue.
No, I mean, you're right, Shannick. The bottle is not path, but we can dream.
But that doesn't mean it can't be helpful.
Yeah, that's true. Nothing on Chew Bowling 1. Oh, Greg, get Greg! Come on, Hollow! Hollow, what are you doing?
Hollow's like, I'll come back for you, Greg, but I have to win this match first.
Pretty much.
Does make Richard more appealing, and I'm wondering if Hollow will go get the hints at Hyrule Castle to pass some time of day so that he can get Richard.
After not getting anything on Market Archery, I have a feeling he will. Just because it's pretty much the last thing besides TCG and Big Poe.
Treasure chest game would be so
Treasure chest game would be the funniest possible option.
yeah. I don't know about that.
It has been ages since I've seen a treasure chest game check. I need it.
Well, you know what? You might get to see it. Big pose.
Sorry.
What if that's our only bottle?
Oh god.
No.
Maybe bottle is
No.
path after all.
No. Oh.
Oh.
That's not hovers.
Okay.
But Hollow is going to be yelling never buy a shield.
Oh yeah, Hollow is gonna feel so vindicated.
Yeah.
Is Hollow just very anti-buy shield?
Yes. So
Okay.
anti-buy. So never buy a shield. I think he's gonna pick up the song as Child, possibly hoping to be able to like do Child Spirit.
Shadow to Courage.
Path to
Way to
Courage. Wow.
No offense, but with those
Yay.
hovers, water's kind of wet.
Yeah.
Who could have guessed?
I am very much on team buy a shield, forget to equip it.
Oh yeah.
That is my team. I'm pretty sure that's actually Inko's team.
I used to be team don't buy shield until I didn't buy shield and I went into forest and I had to fight the Stalfos and Phantom Ganon without a shield and had a terrible time.
Yeah.
That's what pushed me over the edge to buying shields.
Yep.
I was like, no, this is the worst thing imaginable. I cannot.
Nightbot is drunk. This does not use Season 6 hint distribution.
Nightbot has no idea what it's talking about.
Does Nightbot ever have anything?
Nightbot
Or-
never knows. Thank you, Shannick, for highlighting what our hint distribution is. Up to 10 path hints, 3 unlock hints.
Luckily, Hollow should get his hookshot here as well, so that'll be good for him.
Yeah, and Inko's gonna go upriver, be able to get those domain checks.
Yep.
I'm kind of interested in the decision to not swing through Goron City and grab the Dancing Dad check just in case, but you feel pretty safe with that hook shot.
Yeah. You know, uh, never mind. I was gonna say hovers could be in domain, but then I remembered we have a scale.
Yeah.
So,
And that scale's in logic.
yep, it definitely is. We have bomb bag.
You're gonna speed up anything. Speed up Hot Rodder.
Honestly.
Make him go triple time.
Inko does not have the ZL to hover hint yet. Oh, did he not read it on the way in?
Gonna get it right here.
But it was both of these, wasn't it?
Yeah. So Inko will have it now.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, fast forest basement is terrible. I'm sorry, anyone who will defend that. It is so unsettling. I hate it.
Didn't even know that was a thing.
I thought I cheated. I thought I accidentally, like, fast-forwarded the game the first time I saw it. Link moves funny. I can't.
I didn't even know that was a thing.
Yep. It's bad. Yeah, I'm really curious what ends up being in domain here, and if it does happen to be King Zora.
That was another market path the courage. Yeah, we already had that one. Okay.
Yes.
Yep.
Our note trackers are much better at actually acknowledging the information that the runners are reading.
Oh, domain is okay. I didn't realize domain had a path.
Yes, domain's path to courage.
Lovely.
Which so far I think Inko's gotten, but Hollow hasn't.
Mm-hmm.
Because Hollow hasn't done Lost Wood.
Right.
This is a lot of overworld.
Yeah, it's interesting because the only dungeons that have been hinted are Shadow and Forest. Mm-hmm. So for anyone who has forgotten, because I always think this bit of logic is interesting, but our hints are going to prioritize our dungeons. So whenever you start seeing overworld hints, that means that you're not going to find as much like hard required in your dungeons.
Yeah, because in Triforce Blitz, I believe the hints prioritize dungeons.
Yes.
Okay.
Potential path bow as we go into... I mean, I can't imagine Hollow is going anywhere other than Forest.
Yeah.
Yeah, the only other place for something to be a market is Treasure Chest Game, and that's probably not it.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So, rush Forest, Hollow.
Yep. Rush Forest.
Getting the yawns in early. We know Kyrie will be taking a nap during Forest, I guess.
It's quite possible. It's Forest. Do you blame me?
Oh, no!
Oh no! Oh no!
Sadie! I blame you. Oh god, she's dying.
This is everything. I get what I want.
That's so funny.
And there's
Where's
Minuet.
the magic? Come on, I need that Wanderer magic.
I can't.
Oh my
Minuet
gosh.
there is nice.
It is, especially when you're rushing forest.
Yep. Oh, Hollow, do the fairy fountain. Everyone skips that fairy fountain all the time. Because at this point, it's probably like there's a strong chance that your hovers are required to like get to floor master for strength. Like that is a real possibility here.
I think Hollow's really trying to chase down that two-step piece, which if that bow and hookshot are both path, the first couple of checks in forest would be it.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, Minuet being out at Requiem is rough. Because we know Requiem was on Minuet, so we don't have information where our Sarias is.
Yeah, so Sarias is required as of right now.
Sarias is vanilla.
Oh,
yes.
right.
Sarias is vanilla.
Oh, okay. I was not paying any attention to that.
Don't worry, Mel. I wasn't either.
So yeah, Hookshot and Sarias would get us our 2 steps, assuming that Bow is Wanderer, and assuming there's something on Treasure Chest minigame.
Love that. Oh. 2-piece?
Well, because the alternative is that there is something on King Zora, and that's also just as bad.
I mean, I'm super here for something being on King Zora, to be totally honest.
Although you don't peek the well from this side, okay?
It's hard to remember where you are in forest sometimes.
It all looks the same.
It does look all the same.
Oops. Don't know where I am.
I tried to do forest just by memory from like all the games I've watched, and I realized I have no idea how forest is put together. I have no mental layout of this place.
Oh, magic unlocks Rudos.
Rush
ice. Rush ice.
Okay,
actually,
something could be on King Zora.
Letter could be in Treasure Chest game with that hint. No, they wouldn't both be hinted like that. Never mind. Never mind.
But it could. I think it could.
There is a path magic out there. Yeah, I would rush ice.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, hovers being in ice or in the fairy fountain.
Honestly, I would push the first like check or two of water. Just with the potential that those irons could be the path to power.
Yeah.
I'd go check Ganon's castle, because I'm wondering if the magic's in there. We have an unfulfilled path to courage.
Yeah, that would make sense. And equipping the shield. Yeah.
I don't know. I have a feeling that something is going to be in water.
That would make sense with the irons.
Yeah. Me and our 2-step could be in there. Just saying.
Yeah, hookshot very likely to be path, but we don't know yet. So, Jax mentioned GTG key logic earlier. Can you imagine that one of the pieces is just like in the hammer-locked check in GTG?
Jeez.
And you just circumvent all of this by going
That
GTG.
would be so funny. I mean, you have Eponas. You can get out there. You even have a hook and bow on Hollow's side.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I think it makes total sense to be rushing your double path forest.
No, for sure. And so far, all we've gone was Dens, if I'm correct.
Yeah,
Yes.
which makes sense with us having to get into Shadow.
Yep. Oh.
I always think something is in water until it's hinted foolish, to be totally honest. So,
Uh,
yep, we do not know our other path item in forest yet.
Yeah, it could be here on Phantom Ganon, might have to dig deeper. Only thing that could stop Hollow is if a strength is required, but that would be too deep for a 2-step.
I think this has to be a key.
nope. We have 2 keys.
Oh, okay. I just wasn't paying attention.
It's a stick. All right, so that means that there's not going to be a piece here in Forest because you'd also need strength unless there are multiple strengths available.
Yeah.
Oh god, this mode always breaks my brain.
The piece isn't there, but again, those hovers could actually be for that.
Yeah, and there is still another item in Forest that we need to find. I do still think going Ganon's Castle is like the best call at this point.
It's definitely a good one. And also OOT is Serenade.
Well, we don't need that.
Goron City
And-
is still Path to Power. Wait, was that the third Path to Power?
No.
There's only 2 steps, Sadie.
Right.
No.
No,
I guess Goron City
Actually,
could be.
that was the
No.
third Path to
It was
Power
the
for
third.
Goron City.
No.
So both the hookshot and iron boots are required.
I'm calling
unless
it.
something
I called it.
unless
I
Yeah.
called it.
It
I
could be
called
water.
it.
something could be on Dancing Dad. No, that would be too many steps. Ugh.
I called it. Water.
Unless the hook is a
I
path. Unless the hook
called
is a path. God, is it really water?
I
mean,
called it.
Makes sense.
And it looks like Hollow's thinking about it.
Hollow doesn't have Sarias.
Thinking about water, I think.
Yeah, I mean, I think that makes sense.
Yeah, we have all our path hints.
Yeah, no, 1 foolish. Bottom of the well.
Which, great, foolish, does make
Yeah.
me wonder where Storms is.
Oh,
Oh, Storms is burning cack. That explains it.
yep.
Yep. Oh. Okay.
Shadow Path to Courage.
I think Hollow's going water.
Yeah,
I
Hollow's...
Yeah.
Honestly,
think-
I would not have liked this 1 hint ago, but now that we have that third Goron City Path to Power hint, it's like, yeah, go freaking do it.
Yep. Yeah, one of the foolishes is probably Jabu. There's that
Wait,
magic meter.
Okay, we already knew that. I was like, oh, gross. So, hookshot and irons are 2 steps to get power.
Yep, and Hollow's gonna check these back of link hints really quick.
Ice Cavern of
Cavern.
Courage.
Oh,
Wait, we already had
shocker.
that. We already had that.
Yeah, we're expecting to find Nocturne out there, I think. Hollow? Epona?
Come on, Epona. That's a third market path. Wait, no. No, that's our second market path to courage. Market is hinted twice. Okay,
Yeah.
Jesus. I'm
Yes.
so stressed.
We have all our path ins. So.
I know, but I keep wondering if the game is playing a trick on me.
So this also tells us that it is not actually a path bomb bag. Because everything was bomb locked.
I mean,
I like the Magic and Gerudo Valley call. Not just because I want us to go Valley.
it's a possibility.
Mhm.
I still think the best bet for it is inside of Ganon's castle.
For magic?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good place for it. Oh,
And there's our power.
Yep.
there it is. Yep.
Called it.
Dang, good call, Kyrie.
I mean, as soon as we got those irons, I was thinking water.
All right, now it's time for Ganon's, and then I would. I mean, we still haven't found hovers.
And we have a second item in Forest.
Yep. But
Need to find strength for it.
yeah, but it makes sense. Hollow can do quite a bit of Ganon's here. Can grab some blue fire before going and breaking into ice.
Yep.
The one like downside here is that even though you know you don't need to find Rudo's letter to get into Ice Cavern, you do still need to find the magic to get into Shadow.
Yeah, that's true. I'm curious where this magic is gonna end up being.
I guess we'll find out if my guess is right here pretty soon on Hollow's side. Meanwhile, Inko is inside a forest.
Oh,
Gonna
that's
get
right.
that Dins.
Hollow
Hollow.
going for the Stalfos chest first.
Yeah, I forgot
Inter-
that Hollow did not get that bottle as well. It was just Inko.
Yeah, so
Right.
Inko can do some sequence breaking if he wants.
Yeah, Hollow really needs a bottle right now.
Yeah, a Hollow has an advantage in that Hollow's got the first piece, but again, we said that's pretty possible to get all three
Inko?
pieces of seed.
And there's a big chest on the Stalfos chest, which is pretty big.
Did Inko just like not grab Dins?
Inko did not.
Happening? Is that
Inko?
see that correctly?
Well, that's Azora's tunic.
That's gonna be real rough for Inko if okay. I'm like, he realized. Okay. Everything's fine.
It's all good.
Everything's fine.
General Hayes, what's the best option for the other two pieces off of current knowledge? Well, we know that we have to get into Shadow at some point, which we think that Nocturne's at Ice Cavern Magic. I think we're going to find here in Yan's Castle. I wouldn't be surprised if something's in Spirit at this point, possibly Fire Temple. The seed does want us to pick up the hammer, and I do think that that screams something in fire.
Yeah. But the backup option there is just go to GTG.
Yeah, because there also could be some hammer BS with that.
Very true.
It is a single check. It would only be for one of the two 11s. But if it's a key...
then it could be inside the maze.
Right. Point is, we don't know. Could be fire and GTG.
And there's another big chest in Ganon's castle. Magic!
There's magic!
There you go.
Good call, Sadie.
Yeah, I think that makes a lot of sense. So it wants to get us into shadow as quickly as humanly possible. And I wonder if the hammer is going to be ZL locked in deep shadow.
It's possible.
Wait, but those would have to be two separate hints, right? The shadow to courage and the ZL unlocking. Wait, ZL unlocks hover boots. Hover boots unlock hammer.
Mm-hmm.
Still could be deep shadow. Oh god, my head hurts.
Ooh, and Hollow's going back for the fairy fountain.
Toilet does not fit 11 steps.
No.
It's probably what?
Based
5?
on where our songs are, yeah. We can go get Wasteland.
Mm-hmm.
True. I know you would love to see that, Sadie.
Hey, we have a path lens, assuming there's nothing on King Zora.
Gross.
Just saying, gotta use it for something. Oh, I guess you don't need it to get out to Wasteland and only pass Wasteland, and we already have Requiem.
Yeah. But it would tell us something about Longshot, if that's any consolation.
Could tell us something about Longshot. And we're probably gonna see it on Hollow's side. Please, Hollow.
Oh yeah. No way Hollow skips it.
Nope. I agree, I don't think he does.
So the real question is, where's Inko gonna go next? I would think Ganon's into ice, but it's hard to know. Without a piece in hands, like, he might choose to chase that 2-piece first. Inko did get Dins. Yes.
Yep, both of them have dens.
Nothing there.
Sorry, Sadie.
That's fine. Can't win them all.
We still haven't seen Valley, though.
We still haven't seen Valley. Although with magic showing up where it is, I'm not really convinced there's going to be anything out there.
I'm not even convinced we'll see it at all.
Yeah, no choose yet. So they're not even gonna be like peeking. Alright, Inko gonna make his way through Ganon's and we will see if he grabs blue fire.
I just want to say, I learned how to do this backwalk over the sand last week, and I'm so happy I did. It made my life so much easier.
It did just occur to me, we also want to be on the lookout for that magic Teruto's letter, I guess. Although that's likely just for ice cavern access.
Yeah, I'm not like...
I feel like I need to start writing these down.
Rudo's is going to be on TCG.
Courage on river or boss key chest. Yeah? Alright. Inko also choosing to climb and check this first.
Yeah, it's interesting. I usually go and do all the trial checks first, but I'm not very good at the game, so. I'll leave it to the professionals to make the good decisions.
Right. Alright.
Okay, I'm counting and I have 8 items
Hey,
so
there's
far.
a bottle.
Hey!
And
We love
yeah,
to see
Hollow's
it.
like, I'm out. I'm going, guys. Bye.
And honestly, yeah, do it.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's a fair play. I would want to peek the maze before leaving.
Yep. And that's exactly what we're seeing.
Yep.
Hollow must have some better eyes than me because that was a quick peek.
Yeah, I mean, I would maybe check the hammerlock chest. Yeah?
And Hollow is hightailing it straight to ice, it looks like.
Yep, makes sense.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. I'm counting, and I think I have 10 items, assuming wisdom and courage are basically the same 11 items.
Sure.
Okay.
Since we don't know where the other hook is, we have our hook and our bow. We have magic and dens and nocturne. We have Rudos and ZL to actually go get nocturne.
Mm-hmm.
Hovers, which we have to get from ZL, and hammer, which we have to get from hovers, plus a 10th item that is sitting inside a forest that we haven't found yet, which I guess we need a strength for, which would give us 11.
Again, we do not necessarily need the strength if hovers are intended for that.
Ooh, right. Then yeah, there's a 10th item saying inside a forest, and then an 11th item hammerlocked?
Possibly.
Yeah, we just don't really have enough information about things like our strengths. Because even if we find a strength, there's no guarantee that it's path, unless it is hinted that way.
Yeah, and we actually don't know if that bomb bag is part of path yet or not.
It should not be. Because we found that 2-piece in water.
Right.
The bomb should not be path.
Very nice KZ skip. Something everyone who participated in S6 wishes they could have done.
Yeah, I'm agreeing with Shannock. None of the dungeons that use hammer were hinted path, and hammer rocks are the only overworld locked by hammer that we haven't seen.
I'm pretty sure that was just a recovery heart in the fountain.
Yeah, that's kind of what it looked like. Ooh, wait. I don't
Big
even
chest
know where.
here. Oh, Jabba Jabba foolish.
Nice. I mean, I'm okay with that.
What if it's all just for Kokiri sword?
Oh.
If it's just
Actually,
a nice
if-
long hunt for a Kokiri sword.
you know,
Jeez.
if So you use ZL to get hovers, use hovers to get hammer, use hammer to get Kokiri sword out of hammer rocks. That is our 11th item, and there we go.
My brain hurts. You're hurting my brain.
I
I'm so
actually really
sorry.
like that. I actually really, really like that.
Of course you do.
Haha, sure, Sadie. Thanks, Janik.
This is great. We're having fun.
You're not.
No, I'm always having fun.
Kyrie taking 2d10 psychic damage. God, where are my dice?
All right. Hollow is the first one into Ice Cavern.
Yeah, I'm gonna be interested to see what out here because I really think that whatever item or thing is out here is, I mean, it could just be Nocturne, and I think it's likely just gonna be Nocturne, but also, like, we're skipping quite a bit to get out here.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Hollow might be on top of those 11 counts sooner than we think.
Yeah. And Incoherent is about to get his 2-step pretty quick here, I think. Yeah. Not checking back a lake, just going straight for water.
Yeah, and so just a reminder that if they both were to finish with one piece, Hollow, having found his piece first, would take game 1. That's indicated by the little stopwatch under the piece trackers for each runner. So Inko needs to find 2 faster before... What? Did I miss something?
So Inko's going to grab this piece here. I wonder how long until Inko goes out to ice, especially because Inko already has a bottle.
Probably
mean-
right now.
Yeah, Inko has the hint that its path has blue fire, so he can clear out domain.
That's the 3rd slingshot, I'm pretty sure.
Second slingshot.
3rd slingshot, I'm pretty sure. I think? Unless I'm wrong.
It says we found one on Lon Ranch Chickens and one in Ice Cavern.
I
And
swear I saw... Inko
found
just...
one.
Yeah, Inko just got one out of a big chest somewhere. Oh, Boulder Destiny.
Oh.
I was like, I knew there's a 3rd one somewhere.
Okay, that means slingshots cannot be part of path. Because both the...
Goma.
I'm just saying,
Stop!
Deku intensifies.
Stop!
No.
No!
It
It won't. It won't hurt us.
I want one piece to be in basement, and I want one piece to be on Goma herself.
Yeah, exactly. You want to talk about the fact that, sure, S6 may have banned KZ Skip, but Triforce Blitz did not open Deku.
Also, happy 1 hour, everyone. This is
Yo.
great.
It's great.
Go give our runners a follow. Both HollowLogic and Incoherent are giving us a great showing. It's still anyone's game, to be honest. Shout out to our trackers, Red, Skyrez, and Shannock for making sure that we know what the heck is happening. Shout out to our restreamer Tobias. Do we have a race monitor today? Yes, we do. No, we don't.
Yes, we do.
We
Wait,
might.
no.
It's blank on our sheet. So if we do
Yeah.
have a race monitor, we love you.
We are the race monitors.
And shout out to our commentators today, melqwii, Kyrie, and myself, SadieSweet.
Hey, it's been a pleasure, guys.
Yeah, thanks everyone for joining us. And Ice, as expected, garbage.
Yep, perfect timing of those shout outs just in time to get Nocturne, which we knew was going to be out here.
Oh my god, Nocturne. What?
Who could have predicted?
No.
The dog is cavern foolish.
Oh,
That would have been
That's
nice a
nice.
while ago.
yeah, that's great for Inko. Inko is behind, and that is a dungeon that is hard to convince yourself to skip, so finding that is going to be nice. Good time save.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
Alright.
puts Inko and Hollow on a sort of similar time frame.
Yep. And
Hollow's
Hollow
a ice ahead.
should be showing us our last market check here, by the looks of it.
What do you mean last market check? We still haven't seen Treasure Chest game.
This is our last market check.
I'm with you, Sadie. I want to see TCG. I think TCG makes sense with us getting.
Yeah.
I mean,
KZ
we
was
haven't figured
bombs.
out what that lens is for, so...
Wait, did we check Thawing King Zora?
Yeah, it was just a bomb refill.
Okay, well,
That means lens is confirmed path, just saying.
Uh-huh.
What if there's a Kokiri sword sitting
It's
there?
just, but it's just
Sadie,
Rudo's letter.
stop.
Like, that's the thing. It's just Rudo's letter. And we don't care.
yeah, it's likely just to be Rudo's. Yep.
Nut. There was a bow here still. Like,
I doubt
And
it.
so
though.
far, it is the only bow we've found so far. I do want to know what's that lens of truth for.
lens mini game. For letter.
But I want to know.
Oh, market is double path? That's right. But it's to wisdom and courage, so. But we already, yeah. We don't need the letter.
And Hollow going straight into Shadow.
Interesting.
Only gonna be able to get 2 checks, but that's okay.
Yeah. Nothing in Shadow nothing that was locking Shadow currently, was ZL locked. So, vanilla hovers aren't happening.
Shucks.
Alco, we think that magic unlocking Rudo's letter is because Rudo's letter is on Treasure Chest minigame. Or at least that's what my co-coms are convinced of. Which is why we're not getting Treasure Chest minigame, even though market is double path.
Yeah, you're right, Ela. Vanilla hovers are possible because Nocturne is ZL locked. Because it's in ice. Oh. We're doing good. We're doing good. So all of this is ZL locked.
Nice.
So get your vibes in for some vanilla hovers, I guess.
Shannick, hover boots are gonna give us the hammer. Somehow. In either forest or deep shadow.
Yeah. Imagine your hovers are here and it expects you to go back to forest for a strength just to get something in the strength locked room in Shadow.
Ew.
Oh my god.
And you
I
get to
feel-
skip even more.
No vanilla hovers today.
So, back to water
Ew.
for
Huh.
hovers.
Uh,
Did,
For Todd, at this point, I don't think hovers can be on Outside Games Castle because that would put the step count too high based on the items I have on my list.
Eating all three.
did we ever check DMT Fairy?
We have not checked
Encode.
DMT Fairy.
Inco did. I'm pretty sure.
Basically, Shadow and the second item in Forest are two unresolved paths.
Yeah. One of which is hammer.
And and somewhere out there is that Ruda's letter.
Are there hover hammer checks in Ganon's castle and magic wasn't path? So there is the possibility that Shadow Trial 2 would require hover boots or expect you to use them.
Hollow going fire?
Doesn't have Bolero. So probably just getting this song, which is Song of Time.
Right.
But yeah, we know that magic is confirmed path, so that magic do be important.
I'm wondering when you go do Child Spirit. With an early, like, slingshot, early Requiem.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you could.
Also, no one ever did Colossus Fairy, did they?
Nope.
Yeah, Hollow did.
Oh yeah,
Okay,
you're
Hollow
right.
did? Okay.
Yep, that's right. Round 2. Oh. Yeah, DMC Fairy could have K-Sword. Valley Hammer Rocks could have K-Sword. GTG could. Or Fire. Any of these places.
Lovely.
But given that Fire wasn't hinted, we're pretty sure that it's overworld somewhere.
Yeah, I guess you could go clear your field checks.
Yeah, field checks would be good.
Yeah.
ZL leads to hover boots. Bottom of the well's foolish.
Yeah, I mean, water... Hollow, please.
No.
Yeah, water actually doesn't seem like a bad bet at this point. Because I'm trying to think of places that could be ZL locked.
Yeah. Got 2 strengths in water.
Yeah. I'm not sure.
Yeah. We don't have enough information, honestly.
Yeah, I guess we'll just see what we hunt up.
Dynalphos just being annoying as always.
Yep.
Dynalphos and Stalfos are the 2 worst enemies in the game. You can't convince me otherwise.
Yeah, Red. That is absolutely what's going on there. Did we see, like, adult shooting?
We did not.
No.
Oh, this is where a letter could be, too. Forgot about this.
Starting to get a little curious about...
Don't die. Don't die.
I really want one of our runners to go...
Uh-oh.
Oh no. One of our runners to go back and check TCG.
Yeah. Apps in chat. Hollow doesn't have lens. So
Oh, where was Lens?
domain.
Lens domain, and
Oh.
he just hasn't gone there.
Yeah.
Hollow is not following logic as much as trying to figure out where he is in the skipped logic and work from there.
Yeah. And I think that's what he's doing, honestly. Getting to that hammer locked check in here. Because there are some possibilities here. There's a chance.
No. No,
Uh,
Hollow. That's 2.
It's okay, Hollow. I died to those like 3 or 4 times. And Jax can tell you.
Is that our first shoes we found?
Yeah.
Nice. It's about time.
I agree. Yeah. So really, we're just kind of looking for whatever piece is going to move us forward. Because there's no guarantee, for example, that our... yeah, no, it is. Never mind. Ignore me! Do we know our hookshot's path?
We don't, because we have no idea where the other one is. I mean, so...
I'm pretty sure our hookshot has to be path, given that...
Yeah.
Well, our
it
hookshot
was-
had to be path for power.
Yeah, exactly. For power, it is path. Which inherently means that the other one...
Yeah, the
should be
long shot's
locked.
hookshot locked.
Yeah.
Has to be.
Yep. So the other hookshot could be what we're looking for in Forest, but... And if it is, then we're doing Spirit Key Logic shenanigans instead of GTG Key Logic shenanigans.
Well, we actually, I think, don't know at that point if we need that hookshot to get into Forest, just that we needed it to get into water.
In sense, we did need it again for us,
Okay.
or I think.
Well, I'm just wondering, like, what if there's another hookshot inside of... Well, yeah, okay, I get it, yeah. Yeah. Well, here's the thing, though, Shannick, is that, like, you didn't need to get into Forest to get power, so I was trying to figure out if there was a way that there's a second hookshot equally available for our 11 steps. That's not true for our 2 steps, but that doesn't work.
Yeah.
Sometimes I have to say things out loud and realize how dumb they sound.
So Hollow has a single heart and is using Furor's Wind to get back up to the top of this room instead of voiding, because if he does, he'll die.
I mean, it's a decent strat.
Yeah, no, I just wanted to call it out. And Inko reversing.
Oh, big chest. No, you're good. Shannick, there was one time that I had trouble getting to the chest in the Forest Temple lobby, and I think it was Jackstronomy that was like, Sadie, why didn't you just hookshot over it? And I looked at Jax and said, but I didn't have a hookshot. And Jax had to look at me and be like, how did you get into Forest?
There. Come on, Kokiri sword.
Come on, Kokiri sword!
Come on, Kokiri sword!
Anyway,
Yep,
the point
so-
is, everyone needs to point out the obvious to me.
Yep. So this big chest surrounded by fire is logically hammerlocked. We know better.
Yep.
We know that you can just light yourself on fire and fix all your problems. Like that!
Oh, there's wisdom. Okay.
So,
What?
we know that's 11 steps.
That's 11 steps. And it means
And
that we actually have to go back into Shadow and figure out what we need.
And that's the wisdom, so.
yeah, I think the last one being Hammerlocked
What?
in Fire is a really good guess. I bet
Mhm.
Hammer's the end of this chain.
Yep.
So that means that if we can find wherever the hover bits are, we can get Hammer, presumably out of Shadow or out of Forest, and then rush out Fire.
Yeah. If we can find our hovers.
Yeah, and that's the real question is where else is ZL locked? I really think, but we don't have a single strength to our name.
I'm very confused right now. I like the HBA play though.
Yeah, I mean, Bo is path.
Okay, like we're running out of stuff to check. Where's our strengths? Where's our hovers?
Yeah. Yeah. I'm kind of at a loss where our hovers are, honestly. Water wasn't hinted, so it, like, shouldn't be there.
Yeah.
We did see KZ, it was just a bomb refill. ZL locked all of Shadow, but they did the 2 non-hovers locked checks. Nothing.
Oh! Oh!
Go back to Forest.
Yep.
Yeah, I think that's the play.
Epona was
Because-
ZL locked.
Epona's was ZL locked.
Oh no!
Damn.
I think we've broken the. I think we've done it. And
Yeah.
Sadie, look at where Hollow's going.
I'm.
Yeah, Ela.
Okay, it's all coming together. So, I bet you that hovers are in Wisdom to get the hammer out of Shadow to get the piece out of Fire.
Oh, not even checking anything in Valley, just leaving.
Yeeting himself into the water.
Huh. I would have at least, like, peeked to see if the hammer chest was a big chest. And Incoherent getting his strength. Will he go into GTG and get his wisdom though? Nope, he's gonna go in, drop forwards, and leave.
Yeah, I think that makes sense. Go back to Forest, see what's up.
Yeah, and you can always come back here to water if you don't find anything, but it's better to chase a path than not.
Yep. Inco might be going. We might get double Forest.
No!
Yeah!
Let's go!
No! Can I leave
Best
for like
worst-
5 minutes?
This is really unfortunate for Inco, though, because trailing behind Hollow both in progression here and a piece is unfortunate.
Yeah. If they stay on the same path, Hollow will run into that piece before Inko does.
Hate Forest so much.
Well, today's your lucky day because you get to watch it from 2 different runners. Let's go!
Woo!
As they're also both in the exact same area of the dungeon at the same time.
Yep, yep.
Alright. So, forest, pushing the block or pulling the block, shooting the eye switch. Just forest things.
We love just forest things.
Just forest things. So, what do we talk about?
I don't know.
What's our path so far here?
Okay, so our path so far is assuming that hook, yes, that hook is part of our path. We just established that. Okay, so we have our hook, we have our bow, we have magic, dens, and nocturne. We have Rudos in order to get that nocturne, and ZL to get that nocturne. Hovers are somewhere, and hammers somewhere. And that gives me 9. So there are 2 more items that I don't know what's supposed to be on this list.
Sorry, say it again?
We have hook,
Yep.
bow,
Yep.
magic,
Yep.
dens, nocturne, Rudos, ZL, hover.
Hovers.
Hovers! Hey!
And
It's
hammer.
It's about time.
I could not have timed that better.
And we're out of forest, Kay.
Yeah.
Thank God.
So,
Honestly, yeah, leave. Get out.
sorry, did you say bow?
Yes.
Okay. Because
Ooh,
I think what we're missing are actually Epona and Strength.
Epona and Strength, that would make sense.
I don't know that that's a Wanderer Strength.
I don't know either, especially at this point, not having seen another Strength unless one's just like sitting in Valley Waterfall or something.
No, that wouldn't make sense because that would have been available, and we know that to get hovers, it was ZL lock to get Eponas, to get strength on HBA, to get hovers in forest.
Is this just hammer right here? Just nice and early.
Watch it be Kokiri sword. It would be too many steps.
Oh, the steps thing. Yeah. So steps are the like number of unique items or songs.
Oh.
Put that thing back where it came from, or so help me.
Okay. So, the other hook shot.
That is definitely hook locked.
Bye, go back to water. Oh, we're done here.
I don't want to go back to water.
We might have no choice but to go back to water.
I mean, as long as we don't have to deal with spirit key logic, I'm happy. So, I'm fine with any dungeon besides spirit because I'm too tired today to think about spirit key logic.
Didn't we say that?
Oh, I forgot about lens being on path. Yes, there is only room for 1 more item.
Okay.
Long shot to shoot the sun, honestly. Yeah. Or go do Morpha. Morpha's open.
Yeah, I mean, here's...
Hollow, you're not supposed to fall into the void. That's not how you play the game.
So, ZL locked hover boots. Because of Epona.
Yeah.
So, this... Gosh, I'm torn. We know that there's not complete overlap between these two. I'm trying to figure out the ZL locks hover boots thing.
Yeah, well,
so
I mean,
If that strength isn't path.
So ZL locks Eponas.
Yep.
Where were the hover boots? The hover boots were Forest Temple.
The other strengths have to be strength locked at this point for that
Yeah.
to work. The other strength has to be strength locked. So
Okay, so the other strengths, ZL just locks all strengths, is what you're saying?
Yes.
yeah.
And I think that's very possible. Okay, I guess we could also go do lap dive?
Mm-hmm.
There could be another strength just sitting on lab dive, honestly. Because gold scale is ZL locked.
Yeah,
We still
everything
need to
in
get
here
that
is-
hammer somewhere.
Yeah, it can't be the scales.
Wisdom was in GTG hammer locked.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's not a lot of key logic shenanigans left in GTG.
Nope.
I do think we'll see Courage before the end of this stream, though.
I think there's a high possibility. We still got half an hour, and like both runners are like
Yeah.
pretty far into that logic at this point.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, Elka, is that there's slight difference in what actually comes to them. Yeah, Inko went to GTG, but just set for roars because he did horseback archery first, and so knew he could go get whatever was path in forest. And since it was hovers, we're now seeing double shadow instead of double forest.
Which I am okay with. So far, we've gone, what, long shot and gold scale out of Shadow?
Yeah, which gold scale is going to be nothing. Long shot could be something.
Lens strats, use that lens.
Use that lens. No shame.
Alright.
Where is that hammer?
My suspicion was going to be Deep Shadow, but now I'm not so sure with that long shot.
Yeah. The long
Bongo?
shot is tricky.
Oh, come on, just give us our hammer and Shadow. Don't play games with us.
Our life for a hammer. It's like it's so obvious where we need to go. We need to find that hammer and then go to fire.
Right. Yep.
Like we know what we have to do. It's just where the hell is that hammer?
Yep. Where is it? Please.
It's not there. And Hollow got hugged.
Hammer bang on Morpho would be so funny.
Would that work with our step count with long shot? Or would long shot put us over?
No, long shot would put us at exactly 11.
Okay.
So the hammer could be on Morpha. But I don't think that works with the hints we've gotten.
Oh, Hollow's gonna
Because
bail.
it would have prioritized dungeons.
Yeah. Hollow's gonna bail.
Gotcha. Don't blame him.
Yep. Yep. Opening up the shortcut so he can furrours back to water and do those explicitly long shot locked checks, I think.
I approve this play.
Shoot
Or
the
not.
sun? That makes more sense, actually. Because water wasn't hinted.
I think if he did want to do shoot the sun, though, it would have made more sense to just go and beat Morpha, because then he'd have time of day.
Yeah. And Inko is gonna continue.
Yeah,
Let's
not
get-
having time of day kind of sucks for Hollow, because we also don't have suns.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I said beating Morpha would be the best way to...
Right. You get the check done there, and you have time of day to do the other check.
And Hollow doesn't have Scarecrow Song. Or wait, is it free Scarecrow Song?
Hmm.
I have no idea, honestly.
It's free Scarecrow.
It is? Okay. Never mind then.
Alright, so that was a bow-locked bow. It's bow-locked because hovers are bow-locked. But again, there have to be other strengths.
And Hollow realizing he does not have Sun Song.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, the painful wait.
Just dip into water and go and beat Morpha. Don't make us sit through here. Might as well just focus on incoherent then.
Yeah, Inko's showing us the back of Shadow. A couple of checks here.
I believe one has to be a key.
I think that was a big chest.
This could be good for incoherent if that's hammer.
Yeah.
If this is hammer, this could be what incoherent needs.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Oh boy.
Okay.
Hollow is on a timer now.
I think that's interesting to set furrours, because I don't see there being a reason to come back to Shadow ever.
I mean, if it's not here, you're definitely going back.
But I would have went to I don't know, because he got rid of his furrours and GTG for that, which could be bad.
Yeah. For everyone wondering, Wisdom was on GTG Hammer Chest. We don't know where Courage is, but I am presuming Inko is going to find it here in Fire. The real question is, when does Inko go back to GTG for that single Hammerlock check? Versus, when does Hollow go back and finish out Shadow for that hammer?
I mean...
Because I think Hollow knows it's in Fire.
Yeah, and Inko knows it has to be in GTG. Inko has the option to completely clear out Fire, which is not a great thing for him, because we know that the other piece is in GTG, but the only other dungeon option at that point is GTG.
Yeah.
Hover boots do unlock hammer, so Hollow does know that, and I think that's better information for Hollow than Inko, who has no idea that that wisdom's out in GTG.
Yeah.
Inko's probably thinking both pieces are here in fire.
Yep. But the good thing is, knowing that hammer is in the path, like, you can stick to the lower part of fire for the most part.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully.
Yeah, I mean, courage
Unless it's
actually
for
being...
key logic. Unless it's for key logic, which is looking like it is. Oh, no.
Yeah,
Two
I mean,
keys. Two keys.
having to full clear all of fire would be better for Inko, obviously, because it means Hollow has to. Inko will have long shot though, and can just yeet straight over to the hammer check in GTG.
Yeah.
So GTG will be much faster for Inko because it's the only place that he would be going, not
Can I
clearing
just
out
say-
anything along the way.
Can I just say 3 keys already? That's not nice. That is very gross.
Oh, Inko. Okay. We're going.
43 seconds to beat Malvagia. That should be plenty of time.
Plenty of time.
It wouldn't be for me, but as I said, I'm not good at the game.
K-Sword on Bongo.
Oh.
Sadie,
Yeah.
I want you to take it back.
Hey, it wasn't me this time. I'm just reading chat.
It doesn't matter, right? It doesn't matter. There we go. Nice.
A clean boss fight.
Yeah, you can kind of see Hollow doing some shield flicking. Probably doesn't feel great about that decision to wait around for time of day for Shoot the Sun.
Still in the lead, though.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, but you don't know that.
Oh! Wait.
Flame check. Interesting.
Huh.
Huh.
Yeah, and
Interesting.
Inko's not gonna pick that up because that's too many steps.
Fair enough.
Yeah, DMT is foolish.
And Hollow's about to get the hammer and regret his decisions.
Yeah, I mean, again, he's enough in the lead. Inko is far enough behind that
Yeah.
even being able to go straight to that hammer-locked chest in GTG, it's just not gonna be enough, I don't think.
Yep.
Unless we have all missed something and it's not here in fire. Yeah, and Hollow could skip Volvagia, like... Oh yeah! Sarius. Because you need it for access.
Oh, DeForest, yeah.
Yep.
Shannon got it.
And yeah, just as I thought, deeper into fire.
Deeper, deeper, deeper.
I forgot Hollow never picked up Bolero.
Wait, where was Bolero?
Ranch.
Oh.
Yeah, Hollow literally just never did like the child song route.
Yeah.
I mean,
That's
Did
why
he-
Hollow doesn't have Sarias either.
Yeah.
did Hollow have a reason to do the child song route?
Nope.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is some incredible sequence breaking on HollowLogic's side. And again, still keeping up with kind of where he was at in the logic, which is impressive.
Oh,
Yep. Yeah, this was just kind of one of those unfortunate ones where you can't skip a whole lot of it. Like, Shadow Kit is required, you know? So the
Yeah.
only thing we got to dodge was that Rudos letter. Inko setting up a ground jump here.
Yeah, Kirby, that's actually something I had to get used to today because I actually also did not know until this seed that unlock hints and path hints can overlap each other.
Yeah.
Which I think I'm fine with, but that is like an adjustment.
Oh.
Ooh, big boy.
Oh gosh. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me?
That's not gonna be anything, but still funny.
I
am
know.
delighted that we just found Kokiri's sword before this was over.
Are
Incredible,
you kidding
perfect, iconic.
me?
I
Sometime
did indeed call it.
you did.
We don't need it, but it's still funny.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, Ayla.
Yeah, Inko's gonna think that there's two pieces in fire and is going to be gravely disappointed.
Though it is turning out to be the best case scenario. We have to keep going. Oh, is it gonna be Pierre? Ugh.
I hope not.
Freeing a Goron. HollowLogic, good guy.
Better man than me.
Oh yeah, we even like need this key. Disgusting.
Not necessarily.
Oh,
Not
big chest.
Oh, there
necessarily.
was another big chest. I totally missed that.
We also still have Pierre to check.
Yeah. But there's a piece on Pierre.
No, there's not.
No, there's not.
Because it's right here.
There
Yes,
it is.
it is.
Alright. And yeah,
And Inko's gonna full
Incoherent.
clear.
Run
I
to
mean, of
GTG
course.
now.
it makes sense for Inko to full clear.
It does, but it feels so bad because
We know. We
'cause-
know.
Incoherent might, if he ran straight to GTG, he may have enough time.
Yeah, it would be enough time if he bailed right now and went to GTG.
Because Hollow's going into Volvagia. But it's not gonna happen.
Yeah.
Set drawers, just leave.
Yep.
I mean, whenever it's one check in GTG versus finishing out the rest of fire, which you're already in, like, it makes sense to wrap up fire, although we hate to see it.
I know.
Yeah.
I'm
Hollow
type.
is gonna fight Volvagia though, so. Or maybe not. Maybe just grabbing the fairy for the climb. But this is quick. You hit the switch. It would be very rude if it were a big chest. Yeah, I am surprised that Inko got rid of that Furor's Wind.
Yeah, it feels bad.
Oh, no. Hollow is gonna skip Volvagia.
Yeah, because
And
he got that fourth key, so it makes
yep,
sense.
and is just going to climb.
Yeah, I think that wraps up for Incoherent, unfortunately.
Yeah. And I mean, this is the exact right call for Hollow to be making because there was a small key that wasn't hammer locked. So, Lava Room is not going to be your piece.
Yeah.
At least with hovers, this is pretty quick. I'm not sure if Inko has been counting keys at all. I have not because I don't even know how many keys there are in Fire.
So
5?
Eight?
this is a guaranteed key.
8?
And then there's going to be one more on either one of the next checks.
So if this is the item, which would be great for Inko,
Yep, that means hammer chest is a key.
yep, we bail to GTG. Don't think it's going to be enough time, but we might
Mm,
have a close one here, honestly.
Yeah.
I don't think there's gonna be nearly enough time because Hollow's very
Oh,
close.
Inko, no.
And also Incoherent has no fast way to get to GTG.
Yeah.
He would have to the fastest way to would be to reverse.
Yep. Yeah, I thought Inko was playing Requiem to go straight to GTG, but it looks like he might not have sussed out the entire count. Where are you going, Inko?
This is
Is it...
unfortunate.
This has to be the ferry, but...
Yeah, it's gotta be fairy.
Big chest skip is allowed if you know it. Yeah, if there's a big chest there, you can hovers over, bypassing the need to do this. Yeah, Ela, that could be. Alright, and there is the Requiem. It is going to be too late.
Yeah, I think
But
probably
this...
about I would say maybe like 4 minutes too late. I think will be the amount of time it'll take to go through GTG, and depending on what way he takes, if he goes directly to the Hammerlock chest, which he should.
Yeah, there's no
Um,
reason that... there is no reason to go around the long way.
but Hollow's about to get it right here.
Wisdom was in GTG in the hammer-locked check. And Courage is right back here
If Hollow were to fall.
with FW.
Oh, he set FW?
No, but like you have it. You can just...
Oh, right.
Alright, GG's
And
Hollow.
GG's.
Wow, what a race.
And Inko might end up finishing. Oh no, saw the finish. Yep, that is game 1. It is
GG's.
best of 3, and they have game 2 tomorrow.
Nice.
Yeah.
And looks like we're going to get Hollow in for an interview.
Nice.
And also Incoherent as well. Nice.
Hooray.
So they should be with us shortly.
Yeah, this was a good race. Inko made the right call to stick around Shadow.
the right call given circumstances for himself, but unfortunately the wrong call given the seed.
Yeah.
Pretty good seed though. And GG's Hollow.
GG's, Hollow.
Thank you.
How are you feeling after that?
Pretty dumb at the moment, but good.
And hey, GG's, Inko.
GG.
Yeah, it was a close race. Honestly, you were on the right track, Incoherent. You were heading to GTG, I assume, with the reverse there. And you would have found your wisdom on the hammer chest in GTG.
That's not what I was expecting to find there, but I take it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, at that point, I knew that I was looking for a strength 2, actually.
Oh, really?
The only other way that works is if the other strengths are both locked by the hammer.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Which
Okay.
strength did you get?
Horseback archery.
Okay, same.
Yeah, that was the only one we saw.
I don't think that works though, because I've got 10 of the 11 steps. So I dipped out and did shoot the sun because I thought it could have been long shot in shadow for shoot the sun from the hammer.
I have a question, Hollow. Why didn't you just go and beat Morpha for time of day? I think that would have been faster than waiting around.
Probably, but I was just laser focused at the moment, and I wasn't thinking about that.
Fair enough.
But I was legitimately so I've got 10 of the 11 steps set out, and it would have had to been opponents and strength, and would have brought it up to 12. So I think all of the other strengths are ZL locked somewhere disgusting, but we'll find out soon.
Yeah, and we think the step that you might be missing is Saria's. Is that
How
on
is
your
Saria?
list?
I thought you could cross Wasteland.
No, everything is locked behind.
Oh, because Hover's locked long
Saria's.
shot. Right.
Yep.
Yep.
So crossing was never available, and Requiem being on Minuet.
Okay, yeah, then Saria's is what I'm missing. Okay.
It was a good seed.
Oh yeah.
That's pretty good. I liked it. Especially like the double Goron City for 2-path.
Yeah.
Oh, before we even got the second one, as soon as we saw the irons, I called it. I was like, powers and water. I knew right away.
Oh, I said the same thing. I'm like, I hate this, but I'm gonna clear out Child Velocity to be safe. Find the hook shot and immediately find a third path in for Goron City to power. I'm like, oh, so you're screwing us. You got it.
Yep.
Yeah, I never got the 10th path hint, but I was convinced that it wasn't the long shot for anything, because that implies like double shadow or something, and I only have one slot left. And was there one market path or 2? I think I misread one of them.
2.
Yeah, that's the last one then.
I have no idea where the lens is. I know it's treasure chest game for Rudos, but I have no idea where that lens is.
It's domain.
Yeah, domain torch.
Domain torches, yeah.
Ew, okay. I'm glad I found the bottle in GP then.
Yeah.
I got the bottle from Goron City as child.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
The hammerlock chest was another bottle in Goron City.
Oh.
It turns out you can make that as child with the jump slash.
Yes.
I was curious why you never checked that, Hollow, because you were right there and you could have easily jumped over.
Welcome to
Probably
me.
not a 2.
I don't think. No thoughts, just checks. That's the whole motto.
Originally, I thought you did look at it and it was a small chest, but then when Incoherent went there and it was a big chest, I was like, wait, what?
I thought so. In reality, when I was going through the maze, I thought I got an angle where I could have seen a big chest and I didn't see anything. So I'm like, okay, so it's probably small, and I'm just gonna write it off right here and now.
Fair enough.
Like, I legitimately thought I had gotten the right angle to see, because normally there's an angle I can get at where you can see like the corner of a big chest in there, and it's like a couple frames, and I'm like, I didn't see it, so I must have hit the wrong angle or something.
Well, it's probably not something you need for a 2-path, so it's probably fine to skip it. That's why I didn't do Danstad, because he's behind 2 things.
Danstad had another strength.
Well, shit.
Really?
Yeah, I just checked it. It just
no.
Oh my god.
Oh, that's disgusting.
Well, that works out because that's
water.
ZL locked.
Yeah.
That would have saved me so much time. Oh my god.
Yeah.
I hate everything about it.
Oh, well, the spoiler log was just like, here's a slap in the face.
Oh, I was okay. So I had assumed it's just ZL locked all 3 strengths, and that's exactly what it is. Okay, I feel better. I feel
Wait,
much better.
where's the third strength then?
River chest of water.
Of course.
So never happening.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, disgusting.
Because, like, if I have that strength, I don't have to double dip Forest Temple, and I don't even have to walk to GTG the first time at all. And yeah, it's just like a lot of time saved.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah. And that's one of those decisions that you're like, oh, do you gamble not finding a wanderer item that will not be, hinted necessarily.
Mm-hmm. Well,
yeah. The only reason I got the piece in GTG is I'm like, okay, if it's ZL locked opponents for GTG, I'll just dig through here, and as soon as I see the big chest in the fire, I'm like, oh, that's a piece, isn't it?
Mhm.
I was going back specifically for the hammer checks because I assumed there was a strength on one of them, which is sort of not true. Although the hammer locking the piece directly also works.
Mhm.
Yeah.
overall, that was a very even race, I would say. Very close. You guys looking forward to game 2 tomorrow?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is nice seed. I like this one. More like this.
Yeah,
Yeah,
more like it. That was a good seed. I like that one.
something solvable, some you can skip.
So you want them all to be over 20 steps tomorrow. I got it.
No,
I
no,
mean-
no, no, Sadie. No, 0,
No,
0,
that's
0.
That I don't like. I can do all over 20 because then it's just let me find a bottle and break my way into ice. Let me reverse to GTG. I'm gonna find a break somewhere in the middle of this. I'm fine with straight 20s. It's the zeros that really upset me.
That's what I want to see. I want to see like a 001 or like a 002,
Yeah, even the
something
two
like
here,
that.
without the double path, you're like, that's a hook shot. That's a lot of things.
Mm-hmm. I had already had iron boots, so I was pretty convinced on water, and then finding the hook shot and the double path's like, oh, okay, cool, that's easy.
Yep. That's how it goes.
I mean, I was thinking it was Forest because it was like Saria's hook shot or something like that.
Mhm.
I had that thought for a minute. Like, I was not excited for it.
Oh,
I think it
but
was right after I cleared Forest, one of the 2 Deku Tree ones with my 3rd Goron City path. I'm like, oh, okay.
And then there's another in Fountain if you'd gone ice first, which I almost did.
Oh, I didn't touch ice. Or no, I did. I didn't touch any
I
of the
was
hints
like,
up there.
what?
I didn't touch any of the hints up there is what I should say. I apologize.
I was gonna say you kind of had to touch ice.
Yeah. But I didn't do any of the hints up there. Like, I literally was like, I know where I'm going, I'm just going. Just run right through.
yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna try to play that bottle, but like I had this problem of okay, I kind of want a strength for Forest, and I kind of want a blue fire for ice, and which one do I do first?
Mhm.
Yeah.
All right. Well, if people want to check out more from our runners, game 2 is going to be tomorrow at 10 p.m. Eastern, 4 a.m. CST. And I'm really excited to see it. Today's match was awesome. It was really, really close. Just one more set of shout outs to our runners, HollowLogic and Incoherent, for the wonderful showing today. Go give them a follow if you enjoyed seeing them today. Shout out to all of our trackers for helping out. We have Red, we have Shanik, and we have Fortant. Thank you all for helping. We also have our restreamer, Tobias, without whom this wouldn't have happened, and our commentators, melqwii, Kyrie, and myself, Sadie.